Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So, working on this bench, but I want to show you, I'm doing this video for my attorney. So as you can see, everything I showed in the last video, this is where the unit bounced forward. I mean, it just kind of jimmied its way all the way from the rear to the front. So they said that, because I ripped off the boards, they said that is unrepairable. That is unrepairable. I'll show you what happened with that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way down. As you can see, look at how much darker that corner is. And I have done nothing except for this and this, because I got two kits. This one, I do not recommend getting. The instructions are very complicated, at least in my opinion. And then I got this one, which seems pretty simple. This one here came with a blue light. So I did put it on. It was just way too black, but the hole was pretty big. That's what she said and he said. So now this one here, very simple instructions. Take the same amount of this one and this one, mix it together. Add your color, because these are both white, so you can make your own color. But I want to show you something. So you could see where somebody from their factory, I'm sure, we didn't do it, you could see how much, like they had already done touch up here. Then you got this right here, this right here, and I'll show you. Let me move my light down. I actually took our forklift and moved it away from the wall because there's some marks on the back. You can see here where it's like different. Look at that. It's like there was a repair done there. I don't know if my light is too bright on that, or if you guys can see that. All the way down. You can see where this is all natural. And then all of a sudden it gets real dark there. And then down there. So, I'll come down more. And then you have the same thing here. It's like it was repaired here. Like I said, we didn't do any of this. But this is also rubbed away. I think they set us up for this, to be honest. And then look at this. This is the most compelling one right here. Come on now. You can see this one here as well was like repaired. We did not do any of that. And then this corner, look at that. You could see where that's been repaired. You could see all the pock marks there, if that's what you will. But look at that. The whole corner has been repaired. That whole entire thing. Like I said, we didn't do anything. I'm just going to go ahead and start now. You can see there's all these little pock marks, which I'm sure, this right here. So this is the top view of this, but you can see where this is all, you can feel kind of bumpy. And then this is super smooth. You can see where that track is. That might have been from where I cleaned it with the alcohol. But just look at that whole entire corner. This thing has been repaired before, in my opinion. And then on the back side, we have another mark there. Let me move my light over. I'm going to put you on pause. All right. So you can just see the different variations of colors. Then you have this right here that was all scratched. And none of this was even touching those boards I took off. And then, so as you can see a difference between this and this. Then you have this mark here all the way across. You have some sort of rippling right here. But if you look, so you can see that all the way across. It was like a board mark. And then this all here, all the way down. More rubbing there. there, there. So what I did was I am going to go ahead and grab that repair kit. I don't know, can you see that all the way down there? See the difference in the... Let me see if I can move the light a little bit. Can you guys see that? Yeah, see that? See where this right here is like, you could see there's a border right here. So it's like a different look, different texture or whatever. Like I said, there's that ripple right there. Then you have this. Like I said, this, I believe this thing has been repaired before they actually put that flimsy ass pallet, whatever you want to call it. The bottom pallet is really nice and it's super rigid. But everything else, how they did it, you could see that line right there? Goes all the way down. Look at that. That's really messed up, man. Like I said, this right here, you can see it's not worn away. It's just they never repaired this. They did this corner. You could, oh, there you go. That's a really good look right there. You could see how dark this corner is right here. So they actually repaired this unit before they packaged it, I'll bet. So I'm just doing this. I'm gonna see, because they told me, oh, it cannot be repaired. Well, really, it just looked like y'all did some repairs on that end, all the way down here. So I don't, you can just see, look at that, where it's all, and that was not from us. This isn't our fault anyways, but like, where did all this come from? And then you can see like this, look at that. Anyways, I'm gonna put you on pause, and then so I did order some concrete stain, some titanium gray. I'm hoping that I can just hit the rub areas and leave it sit on there, and then maybe reseal the whole unit so it looks uniform. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my light, and I'm gonna show you. So we'll see if it can be repaired. I'm not a concrete guy, but you know, this is a $6,500 or $16,500 bench, believe it or not. And so DSV never paid us the $5,000 to haul it. They kept that. And then they try to tell us that we owe them another $1,500 for the insurance claim. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So anyways, I think I have a really good claim here. Well, not claim, but defense, I guess. Anyways, I'll put you on pause. All right, guys, so I'm mixing this up. This stuff is super sticky, man. Holy shit. It's like tar, but you got to put an equal amount of these two together, which I think I have. Mix it really well, and then add your colorant. All right, guys, I got the color pretty darn close, but this stuff, I believe, is a one and done anyways, but don't make the mistake I did. And it wasn't a lot of black, man. It was like, it really wasn't a lot. I had to keep adding those two to make it lighter. However, this is, now I gotta let it sit over for 24 hours. That's really not bad, considering. Now, once it sets up, turn these lights off. It really, I mean, I'm pleased. Like I said, I mean, this is still wet, still tacky, so, but there was another mark down here. I mean, that stuff blended in really well. There's the corner. That's really not bad. I tried to get a brush with some lacquer thinner, trying to kind of like smooth it out a little bit. And so that's why that stuff there is a little bit lighter, but I'm not tripping on that. That one down there. That one there. So now, once it cures after 24 hours, it says, then you just got to take some fine grit sandpaper. They supply you some in the kit, but we have plenty of that in the shop. I mean, I got fine grit sandpaper you don't even know about, man. I got fine grit sandpaper you don't even know about, brother. Anyways, I'm not disappointed so far. So now, like I said, we'll have to sand that down. I won't do it tomorrow, I don't think. I'll probably end up, today's Tuesday, so I'll probably do it Thursday. And I think I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit on this side of the shop. I don't want it to be too cold, but I mean, really, it's not, I can't complain. I really can't complain. It was either try to repair it, or I got a freaking $16,500 bench at our shop, which I don't need. So the plan is to get it all patched up, and then I'm going to sand it, and then clean it, and then reseal it. Oh no, actually I got to wait for my stain to come in too. The titanium gray. This is, I think, smoke gray. Titanium gray is pretty darn close. So I'll hit, once I sand it all down, and then my stain comes in, I'll wipe it on, or I'll just brush it on without wiping it, and then let it dry. And then I think I'll reseal the whole entire bench. And yeah, I'm not disappointed. Anyways, please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.